there, Tracy here from the West Grey Public Library. Welcome to our gentle yoga session. When you're ready, just making sure that your chair is in a sturdy place, that if you're moving around, it's not going to wheel away from you or wobble. And come to the edge of your seat so that your feet are planted, that the spine has space to move tall, that you're not slouching into the back of the chair. So whenever you're ready, you can also just to mention that you're welcome to take your shoes off if that's available to you. And also if you're in a space that you're able to take your mask off if you have that on, that's always a nice opportunity for maybe the jaw and the face muscles to relax just a little bit. So when you're ready, just take a moment and just kind of feel yourself lengthening up through the spine. So maybe pressing down through the feet, just a little bit of pressure into the legs, and then relaxing that pressure down into the feet. So just feeling yourself grow a little bit taller, lengthening up through the crown of your head, just from this simple, really gentle pressing down of the feet down into the ground. Just activating some of the muscles of the lower body and the legs. Just doing that a few times, and then releasing, and then pressing into the toes of the feet and lifting the heels up, and then resting them down, lifting them up, and resting them down. Just a few like that. Again, just getting some blood circulation down into the lower body. Nice, then just let those relax. Extend your right foot out in front of you. Just drop the heel down towards the ground. Sitting up nice and tall, and then just folding from the hips here, as if reaching your chest towards the toes as you point the toes up towards the sky. Just relaxing through the shoulders. You might even feel as though you could lengthen through the back of your neck here. And then sitting up tall, bringing that leg to lift with you, and then finding a circle with your foot, moving through the ankle. Nice big circle. Change your direction with that. Nice, and then just resting that foot down. Extending the left leg, toes to the sky, pressing down through the heels, sitting up nice and tall, and then hinging at the hips to lean forward, softening through the shoulders. Just feeling this stretch into the back of your legs. Nice, and then up tall, we'll lift that leg and find a circle with that ankle. And then change your direction with that. Nice, and then just relaxing that down. So bringing your right knee up towards you now. Maybe grabbing for the back of the leg or the top of the knee as you sit up nice and tall here, and just drawing that in towards your belly and chest as much as that feels available. So using the hands and the arms to kind of squeeze the hip and the thigh up towards the torso. And then we're going to release that and grab a hold of the side of the chair while the knee's still in the, up towards the sky here. And then we're just going to start to find a circle with your knee. So just moving from the hip, just finding a nice big circle here, perhaps leaning back but staying long through the spine, not slouching here, just sitting up. And then change your direction with that circle. Nice, and then again, drawing that knee up towards you so you sit up nice and tall. Just a full breath here. Nice, release that down. And then bringing the left knee up, leg and thigh towards you. Maybe hugging that in as you sit up tall, either over the knee or under the thigh. And then sitting nice and tall, holding for the sides of the chair, maybe leaning back. That can always ease if there's any cramping happening in the hip flexor here. And starting to draw a circle with this knee. Just slow it down. And then change your direction. Nice, release from that, setting the foot down and sitting back up tall. Now let's find a little bit of space between the feet and the knees here. And then rolling onto the inner edge of your, the inside of your right foot. Letting your knee drop in, just being mindful of any kind of tweaking or twisting of the knee. And then bringing that to roll onto the outside of the foot. Rolling onto the inside. And then rolling onto the outside. Just feeling this movement all the way up into the upper leg bone, right up into the hip. This internal and external rotation of the upper thigh bone. Nice, just release from that. We'll do that on the other side, just rolling onto the inner edge and then the outer edge. Wonderful. And just allow that to rest for a moment. Bringing the hands to the knees, rooting down through the feet. We'll bring opposite shoulder to opposite knee. So just feeling this push, pressing down in through the feet, and just a rotation to the spine here. Maybe feeling kind of a stretch into your low back space. Just really bringing that shoulder to reach towards the knee. Just getting that motion into the back of the shoulder blade as well. And we can also add in a reach with the arm as you bring the shoulder down and reaching towards the floor here. Opposite direction. Nice. Then we'll start to reach through about chest level. So still finding a twist, but just reaching to opposite edges of the room. And just slowing this down, perhaps making this movement happen with your breath. Inhale to reach. Exhale, softening in through the center. Inhaling to reach. And now we'll take that up a little further as if reaching into the opposite corners, upper corners of the room. Having this nice rotation to the spine. Some movement in the arms and shoulders. Staying relaxed through the jaw. Nice. And then just begin to relax that down. Maybe bringing the legs back in towards hip distance or comfortable spot for you to just rest for a moment, maybe kind of closing the eyes and just feeling some of the warmth or sensations that created around your spine, your waist, even your low back or shoulders. And with the eyes closed in this inward gaze, can you feel into or see into the breath expanding through the full 360 of the rib cage. Feeling the breath move softly in through the nostrils, down through the throat, into the lungs, expanding wide through the ribs. Taking another breath or two into the back of your rib cage. Nice. And then opening the eyes, we'll reach the arms out towards the side, palms facing up. Just gently reaching the thumbs back behind you, just to open up through the chest. And then roll the thumbs down as you close into the chest, and we'll round in towards yourself. So tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin, pressing into the feet in the seat, sitting up tall, lifting into a gentle back bend as you roll the thumbs back and the palms up towards the sky. Maybe feeling a squeeze between your shoulder blades. And then roll that forward and feeling some space between your shoulder blades. Inhaling to open and expand. Exhale as you roll down into, just kind of closing in the front side as you open the back side. Nice. Let's sit up nice and tall with the palms up towards the sky. And then reach all the way up overhead. So find a nice V shape here. So lots of space between your hands. And we'll just start to roll and move through the wrists here. So finding some circles, maybe opening through the fingers and the palms. And then change your direction with that. Nice, so reaching up, we're gonna grab for the left wrist. And then pressing down through the feet again, through the seat, sitting up, tall, and then reaching up and over towards your right side. So not collapsing down in towards yourself here, but sitting up tall with the chest towards the sky. If the right arm's a little tired, it can always reach down to the side of the chair. And just finding your side bend from here with a little extra support. Just opening the armpit and the chest up towards the sky. You can move the hand in a few various positions. And just find a nice soft breath here. Nice, and then all the way up, release both arms down to your side. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down. A few times here. Nice, relax through the shoulders, reaching the arms out, palms up. And again, gently drawing the thumbs back behind you. And then roll the thumbs and the palms down as you roll into yourself. And then press and root and rise to a gentle back bend as you lift the front side and open. Let your eyes move. Last one here, sitting up tall, reaching the arms up overhead again. This time we'll grab for the right wrist. Then as you root down, rise up and then find your side bend here. If the left arm is okay, it can kind of help to find a little bit more space between the right rib cage and the hip. Help to pull that right hand up. If it's getting a little tired, just bring it down to the side of your chair, using it as a little bit of an anchor support. Breathing here as you send the chest and the armpit, the right armpit up towards the sky, maybe even moving the hand. Nice, up do a few more of those shoulder rolls. Nice, relax the arms. Take the fingertips now just to the edges of your cheeks in front of your ears and just do a little massaging there. Maybe even just gentle kind of squeezing or pinching almost with the thumbs underneath the jaw and the fingers on top. Some muscles here that can get a little bit tense. And some circles, maybe even some circles around your temples. Nice, release that down. Let's take a full breath in and reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. And we'll slow this down. We'll do this 3 more times with a nice full breath in as you reach all the way up. Feel your spine grow tall. Exhale, coming down, nice and slow, long, slow exhale. Number 2, as you reach up. Exhale, long and slow. And our last one here, nice full breath, reaching all the way up and all the way down. Nice, we'll bring the arms forward. Make sure the feet are secure underneath your knees, and then we'll come up to standing. We'll reach the arms up all the way up towards the sky. And then as you bring them back down to your side, can you bring your hips back? Maybe grab for your chair or just allow your seat to gently rest down. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you reach up and stand up, maybe lifting the chest up towards the sky. Exhale as you come down, finding your chair. And then reach up again as you come up to standing. And reach down as you come back to sit. Just do this a few times, just at your own pace here. Reaching up. Exhale, coming back down. One more time as you reach up. Just finish off where you are, and we'll finish in standing. So just finish where you are. Just allow the shoulders to relax, maybe a little shaking of the arms. I'm going to come to the back of my chair here, so I'm just going to turn to the side. So just making sure your chair doesn't slip away from you, bringing the hands down, walking the hips away from you, folding at the hips, maybe a nice gentle bend in the knees, some space between your feet. As you reach the arms forward, let your head relax down between your upper arms. So can you imagine here as you root down through the feet that you're broadening across your low back. So reaching back there. If the backs of the legs feel tight, then find a nice little bend. And just taking a few breaths here. Nice, starting to just round through your spine and walk towards your chair. And then stepping back with your right foot and press your heel down towards the ground, bending into your left knee. So just finding a nice stretch for the backs of the legs again. And stepping forward with your right, back with your left as you press down through the heel. So standing beside the chair here, I have my right leg closest to the chair. I'm going to lift my left leg. So it doesn't really matter, just find a little bit of support here by holding your chair and just finding a little bit of balance. So maybe just playing around with this a little bit as you take your hand away from the chair, just to see how that goes. Maybe you touch down towards the ground, or maybe you wobble and just have to come back into that. give your nervous system and the muscles of your legs just a moment to kind of find that support of standing nice and tall. Just finding some balance. And then release the left leg down. Just give the right leg a little shake. And then coming to balance on the left leg as the right lifts. Just finding a nice tall spine, relax through your shoulders. Maybe you notice one side you have a little more balance than the other, and you can take the hands away from the chair. If that feels good, just allow your foot to maybe wobble a little bit, or the leg. Just finding some of those finer stabilizing muscles, the legs, the knees especially, and the ankle. And then relaxing that down. Great. We'll come back to sit down onto the chair. Sitting to the edge of your chair. We'll bring the hands to clasp in front of us and press through the palm, just stretching the fingers round your back and your spine here for a nice stretch of your shoulders. And then inhale and rise the fingertips up in the palms and release them down. Bring the backs of your hands together, the fingers down. Just a little movement through the wrists here in a different stretch. Just swaying the fingers towards you and away from you. Nice. Relax those down. Let's just do our chin to the chest and just rocking opposite ear to opposite shoulder. If it feels good, you can find a full circle with your neck, just nice and slow, as if drawing a circle with your chin here. Change your direction if you are doing full circles. And then just coming back to center. We'll just close with a few really deep breaths, maybe a few sighs. We'll exhale through the mouth just to kind of expel maybe some stale air that's in there as we move into the later part of our afternoon. So take an inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears, and then exhale with a sigh. And let the shoulders relax. Let's do that 3 more times. Nice slow inhale as you gather the shoulders up. Maybe even scrunch the face. And then exhale with a sigh. I'm just moving through this at your pace 2 more times. Last one. Nice slow breath in, really long breath out. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I hope to see you again next Thursday at 4 p.m. for our next Gentle Chair Yoga session. If you've missed any, or if you'd like to move back into any of our previous sessions, you can always find those on our YouTube channel, and I'll add a post, and I'll link that on the post here. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.